All right, can you hear me okay?
Yes, we can hear you.
Wow, thank you for that beautiful introduction. I believe everybody can hear me. Put in a five on the chat. Put in a five on the chat. If you can hear me okay and you can see me. All right, just put in a five on the chat. I'm super excited. Thank you for that warm welcome.
All right, can you hear me okay? Yes, we can hear you.
Wow, thank you for that beautiful. All right. It's been an amazing day. How many of you have had an amazing day? Some of us, we just come here to catch up. We just want to do our daily duty in helping individuals understand what it is, what are the ways to wealth. All right, that's what I want to topic my today's session, ways to wealth. All right, put ways. I need you guys to put ways to wealth on the chat. Ways to wealth. Just type it on the chat. All right. I try to make every of my sessions that I come out here a little bit of not just the regular presentation, but more of those inner information that really transforms not just me. All right, because the truth is everything I've been able to attain as an individual. All right, I've been able to attain from a standpoint of mentorship. So, all right, I need you guys to put the word mentorship. I don't play low on that word. And what I'll be sharing, the few information that I will be sharing here is just duplicatable. I'm not a creator of it. I'm not even close to even being fit to create it. I just saw it work in the life of people, and I leveraged over it. And today I've been able to use it to grow. And whoever is on this call, being a guest, being a member. So one of the things I've tried doing from my inner point is I love to talk to people that I see. All right. Whether you're a guest on this call, there are people that are members, but today they are guests. How? Because they're going to hear information that will transform their lives or their action. All right. So I don't just like to make my calls just targeted towards guests. I'm also dealing with the family within. So my name is Ken Brimo, and you've heard a little bit of my information. I come from Nigeria, and I'm a digital entrepreneur. I came into the space of digital technology 8 years ago. And before that, the reason I love the digital technology because I saw that was the new way to wealth. All right. So I'm talking about ways to wealth. And I've been in the industry of direct sales. A lot of people call it network marketing, people's marketing, since 2007. So I've been exposed to sales. All right. Now, I want you guys to take this knowledge out first. Go keep this knowledge in the bank. Money is made by sales. Write it down. All right. Money is made by sales. We're all selling something. All right. You earn by selling. That's typical. So you want to ask yourself today, what are you selling? All right. So I've been in I've been exposed to the direct sale industry since 2007. I got my first company, my first love company was Forever Living product. I love the product, and I used the product. I saw its results, and I marketed the product. That got me to my first, earning. I was excited about the fact that I could use a product, enjoy the product, and tell someone about the product, and I can earn from it. All right. So I'm not I didn't just build the company. I was able to leverage over the company's product, and I earned, all right, by sales. So I want you guys to put that word down, because this is what a lot of people don't understand. They keep fighting the thought, the notion, all right, the environment, but that is really what we do every day to earn money. You are in your job today. You are in an environment. There's something you're selling, all right? But the moment you understand that the power of sales can be wielded at a higher power by you, you're really going to make a whole lot of money. So let me just transition into a little bit of what brought me into this environment I'm about selling to you. All right. I love the fact that where the world was going was people love to make money lazily. True or true? Put true on the chat. What is technology? Technology is convenience and ease. All right. We're growing into a generation that wants to sit and the world is happening. All right. You hear metaverse today. All right. You hear, the Netflix, you sit in the back seat, the car is driving you. Everything about technology is censored towards taking you back to the what? Creation, how God created you. Man is a replica of God's notion. All right. God had to create everything provision-wise and created man to enjoy. That is really what man is trying to duplicate. All right. We were meant to dominate, just enjoy life. There is when we need food. It's something we just have technology made it a little bit of fancy, but it's still the same notion. It's the same idea. It's the same origin of man. Right. We want to live life from a lazy point of view. All right. Lazy, not being lazy negatively, but from it's done already point of view. How many of you love that kind of life? All right. Put in a 7 on the chart. That is what technology is targeted towards. So the moment you see the future, all right, it's easy for you to tap into it, not question it. Some people are questioning cryptocurrency. The reason is they don't see into the future, that the use of money today is quite moving so fast. Fiat can't catch up. All right. Sales and activities are happening online. Fiat can't catch up. There are so many transactions that you can do. Fiat is limited. The bank's limitation. But the creation of cryptocurrency is to be able to transmit money beyond fiat, beyond the banks, so that transaction could happen fast and lazily. All right. And those who see this future, they are millionaires today. How much do you see? All right. The crypto industry. So I'm going to talk about industry because it's really about the ways to wealth. All right. And when I came into the Forex space, I never loved Forex. I wasn't a fan of Forex. I wasn't someone you want to tell about Forex, but I was able to embrace it because I'm a future people and I'm a people's people. I'm a people's person. I'm a future person. All right. I believe in the future. Warren Buffett said something. If you really want to be wealthy, the wealthy people find a way of going into the future. All right. And really, they find a way to go into that's the way the statement goes. All right. You go wait for the future. You go look out for things. You go look out for solutions that people have not even found the problem yet. You go find a future problem. There's a problem people are going to face 10 years from now. Have you figured out? There are people doing that today. All right. That's future people. They are solving problems. They know the way the world is going. There are some problems that are going to emerge. They are already creating a solution. So when the problems are being faced by people, they're already tapping and they're already making money. That's what Amazon did. That's what Google did. That's what Facebook is doing. That's what the digital space marketing is doing. They are solving a problem. Are you guys with me? Putting a 5 on the chat. Ways to wealth. All right. Money is made by sales. Are you selling a solution to a problem today? Are you affiliated to a solution that is attached to a problem? In the Forex space, I am attached to a solution. Today, I help people make money from the comfort of their home. That's a wide product that is needed by millions of people, throughout billions of people in these are times. True. Putting a 5 on the chart. All right. So when you see me make the kind of money I make, you know what is behind it. It's not really about just admiring the money. You want to admire the foundation. You want to admire the foundation of the company. You want to admire the foundation of the system. All right. So you ask yourself today, because the reason a lot of you people would have seen this. Excuse me. If you don't have, this was a call, you're supposed to have a friend. All right. If you don't have a friend on this call, you're doing yourself a disservice. Okay, see, this what Robert Kiyosaki did, and a lot of people don't really understand this quadrant, all right? But I did in 2007, and that changed the course of my life. I was able to comprehend it. I was able to comprehend why people are living the average life and the suffering life, and why a lot of people feel, a few amount of people are just, catching out. They understand a concept called leverage. I need everybody to put leverage in the chat, all right? Successful people look for problem, why unsuccessful people, they run away from problems. So you're working a job today, you're selling time for money, all right? You are looking for a guaranteed form of income that is not guarantee of your future. Okay, so a lot of people are not earning for their future. They're just earning for a guarantee that will just take care of them now. It's a dangerous way of earning money. Why? Your income is limited, but your expenses is unlimited. True or true? You guys agree with me? This is more of a wealth talk, all right? This is more of a wealth communication. So you see, I'm not just talking to you, I'm talking to your environment. If you're here today, if you're not seeing this problem, so this is what I saw that really made me embrace this. I knew that the moment I master this skill, there are millions of people I'm going to sell it to. And it's today, people get to call me, they sign up. I'm ready. They just tell me I'm ready. Why? I position myself to embrace them. I position myself to give them the service. I learned it ahead. There was the consciousness of that sales. I wanted to sell something to the world. All right. And today I can make money while I'm sleeping. Why? I had that consciousness. I am not job oriented. I am not prison financially. I didn't imprison myself financially. If you're working a job or you're self-employed, you're earning money by time. You are in a prison of your finances. So let me tell you a little bit about the 4% and the 5%. They have what we call leverage. These are the people that give solution, and they could take your time and offer you that solution. They could give you partnership through solutions, like the banks. Everybody put the banks. Put bank on the chart. All right, let's talk about the banks. Some of you don't know really. All right, it's easy to create wealth. Put banks on the chart. How do you think the banks make money? They offer you a service that you need. It's called savings. They save your money for you because they need it. They programmed a system in the world that made you feel it's safer to put money in the bank. All right, transaction, easy pass of money. That was the service they rendered to you. But their real business is leveraging the money you're giving to them to make more money. So what's the end goal? So some of you give the banks money, they make more money just because they gave you a service. What service are you rendering to humanity today that is making you money? I have one. Some of the people on this call have one. In the last 10 years, have you created one? Or are you still going to live this year or through this year still thinking the job is going to pay out? No. Ways to wealth is by leverage. All right. You want to give a service. You want to render a service to a vast problem. Today, one of the biggest problems is people are going to school, getting out of school, all right, and there's no job. True or true? There are millions of people hitting out of school and there are no jobs, no employment. True or true? Is that a problem? Do you see that as a problem around you? Successful people create solutions. I found a way to create a solution to help students not even depend on a job, not even depend on a certificate. That is why I'm earning the way I'm earning. Today, students meet up with me and I ask them, are you ready to learn a new skill that will far surpass what you're going to even earn? All right. If you had a certificate in a year, you can earn in a month. Would you take the next 1 year to 2 years to learn that skill? If they say yes, 1 year to 2 years later, they are rich because I have a solution. And the more people that solution, there are already people that are looking for that solution. We live in a world today where people are tired of shifts. They are tired of busting and hustling in hold-ups, all right, going to a job 9 to 5 and the salary is limited. How many of you think that's a problem? All right, put 2 on the chart if you think that's a problem. Mothers, they don't even know their kids. They don't even know their husband, but they know more of their bosses. How many parents know their bosses more than their family? How many of you think that's a problem? All right, ways to wealth. We live in a generation where people know their bosses more than their parents. We live in a generation where people respect money more than God. You think that's a problem? Okay. What if we could change that? So we were able to tap into a solution that could make you live your life. So today, right, while a lot of people are sleeping, 5 a.m., a group of people have made a target for a year. How many of you think that's a solution? Put solution on the chat. Put solution on the chat. While a lot of people are getting up to go to work 4 a.m., that same 4 a.m., someone decided to wake up, hit the market, make a goal for the year for those people who are trying to go to job. Do you think that's a solution? If they know about that solution, are you going to be in sales? True or true? Put true on the chat. All right, put true on the chat. This is just a conversation. It's not really a presentation. All right. Because the moment you start understanding this thing, you know the value of what you have, what this information that is coming to you, you know the value, you know the passion behind what we sell. So I know that today, because of the way I've earned, see, guess what? I'll tell you this. I am not so confident because I am not earning. No, I was very confident before I even began this company. Because that's really where a lot of people get it twisted. Say, Kenry, you're earning money now. You figured it out. So it's easy for you to say, no. The people who knew me on this call when I got started with in fact, the fire in me right now have no days. It wasn't diluted. Because I saw the simplicity of, I knew the problem. I knew there are a lot of people. See, I come from an environment where I've lost a lot of money in online technology. How many of you think that's a problem? People have been duped. People have been broken. People have lost money, lost integrity, all right, invested in bad companies, bad products. and they've lost all they have. How many of you think that's a problem? All right, putting a 1 on the chart if you think that's a big problem. I've been a huge victim of online companies. Yes, I've made money. I failed my way to making money, but guess what? Many are not so blessed. Today, lots of people have lost money to investment companies. Let me trade for you. All right, people have lost billions. All right, put huge problem. If you think that's a huge problem. So when I saw this solution, I was aggressive. Why? I didn't want to go back to what it is. I was arrested. Immediately after my wedding, I came back. I just hit Lagos. I was arrested. Several times I've been arrested. Why? I was involved in a company 3 years ago that failed. Angry people. They couldn't let go of the pain. All right. I mean, I think this can be stopped. I wanted to stop this. I was hungry to stop this. I said, the only way, let me learn a skill. Can I learn a skill that I don't have to depend on any sweet marketing talk? How many of you are with me? How many of you agree my passion is true? I was tired of sweet marketing talk, sweet compensation plans, sweet ideology that is out there. They will come and tell you beautiful things just to bring in the people. They will sell you anything because they know you're desperate. I was tired. So the moment I saw that I could learn this skill and I could trade on my own, and this skill, the company I'm going to partner with is just about education. They don't render you anything but just education and mentorship. I said, I would live here. You know, a lot of people use that language, I die here. No, I live here. I said, this is what I will do. And why did I make that decision? I saw people who were doing it already and they have results. And they were making more money conveniently than we that are bustling and doing sales. All right. How many of you are ready to know this information? You now know why this information is valid. Putting some 7s on the chart. I'm just really this is ways to wealth. This is what I saw. You can already see what was the passion behind me before I got started. This was the passion behind why I got started. This was the reason I wanted to start and help people. And today, am I helping people? Yes, because that's why I started. It wasn't even about me because I was already okay before I started. But I was tired. I know wealth is not by myself. If I'm thinking of myself, I'm poor. But I need to see how many people could be liberated by this leverage. All right. So what is that thing that I saw? Okay. I want to welcome you to a few of the solutions out there. I'm not just going to talk about what's on the slide. All right. So I'm going to name it to how I got exposed. I know there are 5 industries in the world today that are leverageable. Okay. Number 1 is e-commerce. I need you people to write it on the chart. E-commerce. Okay. I'm just, like, this is the ways to wealth. It's not really a presentation today, but I want you guys to caption why you should be hungry, why you shouldn't sleep this night. If you've been taking this phone, you shouldn't sleep, and you should just go back and say, what am I doing? What do I need to do? You need to ask yourself that question. E-commerce is one big industry that is making multi-millionaires while they sleep. All right, why? You're leveraging over a platform where everybody needs to. Everybody needs e-commerce today. People are buying and selling. I love people spend more money on the e-commerce market than the global physical market. True or true? This market is moving billions of dollars. Why? It's just the sensation of people. All right, I love to shop. The risk. It takes away transportation. It takes away stress. It's less compared to what I'll spend when I go physical. Competition makes it less. All right. And I have the sensation of feeding my eyes before I make choices. If I go to a store, all right, I'd already have paid out everything, the stress, transportation. And when I go to the store, I'm limited to what the person is selling. But e-commerce make me choose. I can move from store to store before I release my money. How many of you think that's a solution? I want you guys to see the solution, because the solution is the way to wealth. That's why people, all right, this is $1 billion moving into the $1 trillion industry. And those who are leveraging over it are leveraging over the solution. It's growing, it's just even got started. All right, we live in a global world, internet. Another industry is cryptocurrency. Write it down. A lot of you people don't know. Cryptocurrency industry, I call it industry, all right, has made more millionaires in US dollars in the existence of money. Why? Failure of the banks. we've grown to understand that the banks is a scam. If you don't know it, right? In fact, I don't even like talking about the banks. It annoys me. You know the billions of naira they make per day, and they still charge you? If the banks make it, if the society makes a decision to empower everyone through the banks, every nation is going to survive. But it was created to take from you. Right? It was created to manipulate the society, to rule the poor. But the moment they failed, an opening came in. Something must break before something opened. People now found the need, because bank means trust, security, ledger. But the moment people saw it failed in the crash of before 2008, people saw the need to control their own money. The problem emerged for the solution to show up. But before then, the solution has been advertised. But there was an opening. In 2008, some people bought into that opening, which is the first Bitcoin, which is the Bitcoin. All right. And the proposal of the Bitcoin was to transfer wealth, that the more people come in. So it was a draw of wealth. All right. What is currency? Currency is anything a group of individuals accept as means of payment for goods and services. True or true? All right. Put true on the chat. Are you guys enjoying this class, or I'm being boring? So some people don't know the ways to wealth. So it means if we in Nigeria agree to take a stone, all right, and put value to that stone, it is money. Do you agree? Because that is what trade by barter was. It moved to carries, it moved to ornaments. It was money, it was an agreement. So that's what is happening to cryptocurrency. Don't fight it. People are agreeing, they are owning it, they are exchanging it. So as long as there is three things, community, utility, and demand, that currency was designed to grow. So it was designed to bring money to who owns it. That is why if you bought a dollar worth of Bitcoin in 2009, because of the way it was created, the more people come and the more they buy into its availability, it grows in value. So in 2009 into present time, if you bought a dollar worth of Bitcoin, you'd have bought 1,000 Bitcoin. Today, one is 36,000 US dollars. And the projection is that one Bitcoin is going to hit $1 million. How, when, what time, we don't know. But because of how it was designed, if the population and the availability is chopped off, one Bitcoin is going to be worth $1 million. The question is, are you talking about Bitcoin or you are investing in it? You're looking into it. All right. So it's that another industry. A third industry, all right, is the social media industry. So you see that I'm not just showing you this score or what our product or service is about. I'm just trying to tell you the relevance. And at the end of the day, I'm going to tell you how powerful our company is. Social media has created millionaires. You can see influencers. You can see, our social media space, TikTok, Instagram. Because why? People have found a space to live. People spend more time on their phone than in their house. True or true? And wealth is about people. Give people pleasure and solution. You're going to make a whole lot of money. That's what the social media space is for. And we've created, billionaires have been created through social media. All right. That's another space you could leverage over. Another space, the fourth is digital marketing. All right, write it out. I hope you guys are writing, you're taking notes. Okay, digital marketing. Everything we buy and sell today is sold to our eyes through digital sales. Money is made by sales. I said it right. The cloth you're wearing, the house you're living, everything is fantasized and sold to your eyes through what? Digital marketing. These are $1 billion. So much money is being made, all right, in this space. That's the space you can leverage over, the digital market. And the fifth is the financial market. And it's actually the biggest, all right, where trading can be done. You could trade assets, stock market, all this trading activity. The financial market is actually the largest liquid financial market in the world. And guess what? It's the easiest to start. and it has the biggest potential. So I mentioned e-commerce, I mentioned cryptocurrency, I mentioned digital marketing, I mentioned social media, and I mentioned Forex trading, the financial market. And guess what? We have a company that has rendered and given us 3 of these products and service. And I just want to talk about them. I already gave you guys the importance. So we have the cryptocurrency education, we have the Forex education, and we have the e-commerce education where you could learn how. You know, why I love this company, all right, is that yes, a lot of people want to be involved. A lot of systems can show you how you could get involved. But here we show you how you could learn how to get involved. So, and we now give you mentors to help you get involved. So you are grounded. So it's a school. Ways to money is through education. I need you guys to write it down. Anything you're going to earn sustainably from, you need to learn. That's why I embraced this company, because I knew the gift of my future was going to be handed to my brain. Put in a 5 if you are here with me. You caught me. You are here with me. What's time? All right. Put in a 5 on the chat. So I know this knowledge I have today, you can't take it away from me, and it keeps making money from me, even with talking about it. All right. Just the knowledge itself, the knowledge of what I've gained makes me money it makes me money compared to what I trade. Why? The knowledge is needed. Like you guys are enjoying this class. True or true? All right. So we have a space where you could learn. You could now learn. And because when you learn, if I teach you right now, you don't depend on me. Okay. If I teach you the skill that I have, you don't depend on me. You could now be a replica of the same solution that I give to people. That is what this company represents, right? This company represents, excuse me. All right. So you come here, you learn how to master the market, knowing how to build real wealth and freedom. So we have the Forex market, we have the HFX binary option, money in minutes. We have the cryptocurrency market where you could learn how to earn 6 ways, right? From cryptocurrency. So amazing. And we have what? The e-commerce. It's not in this slide. Then you have the way you could learn from mentors how to make money from this mobile phone through leadership. All right. That's our IBO Academy. And all of these things are quite simple because this company did something amazing. They exposed us to mentorship. Before you could learn how by independently going to places, source out for books, source out for mentors, but they made it a way in a system you get exposed to different success. So we have over 200 educators in our platform that you could learn from. Now, these people now take you from the stage of theoretical education to practical what? Experience. How many of you think that makes sense? You really get success in the environment of the success. So we have over 200 educators. And what they do is that they are lined up, right, to teach you what it is to know and to do in the financial market, depending on the education you come into. So we have the Forex education, we have the HFX education, we have the DCX, and each of these educations have successful mentors, all right, that are trainers that will train you. And the beautiful thing about the financial market is a practical market that when you get in, it's trading. So our training sessions are almost like trading sessions. So they made it a learn and an earn session. How beautiful can a business be? So while I am learning a skill, I'm also making money by leveraging over people that are helping me make money. They are not going to trade for me, but they will give me an idea of a trade they are taking. So if I take the trade with them in my own platform, I will make money based on my risk as according to how they make money based on their risk. How many of you think that that's a beautiful way of making money? Leveraging over success. And that's really what we do on our live session. So these educators, they have a timetable. This is really how I learned how to make money and I became successful. Today, I'm actually one of the top educators in this platform. I've been one of the top educators in this platform since I became an educator. Why am I telling you that? Because I learned. I was hungry to learn. That fire I showed you guys from the beginning brought me here. I'm now a global icon in the world market right now, as Forex is known to be worldwide. This company is the #1 educational platform in the world, right, when it comes to the financial market. It has over 200 educators. This man standing in front of you that knew nothing about Forex, that was just hungry about passing the skill to people, has made his way to #1. Why? I had the system of education. a system of mentorship, and a system, all right, of leverage tools. We call it strategies. It was so easy. All my 10 years work, we've been able to duplicate within a short period of time. And we just got started. The goal this year is to help 100 individuals get to 6-7 figures. That is really why I'm on this call, waste of money. Have I been able to educate you on how to make money? So this is really about the education. I've showed you the system. I've given you the information you need to create a hunger in you so that you don't be among the unlearned that are just busy in life there, up and down. There is money to be made here. You have the right information. I'm not trying to lead you into something you're going to depend on me, because at the end of the day, you fail yourself. Depend on you. Learn to put in the work to learn this skill. You're going to be different. All right. And while you're learning, you can earn. Give yourself a period of 6 to 18 months. You're going to be a professional. And when I say a professional, someone who's earning multiple ways from this opportunity, like I am doing today. All right. This income for me and my wife has been able to bring us into multiple 6 figures, and we are moving to 7. And we don't just want to do that alone. We want to bring a whole lot of people with us. Can it be done? Do you believe it can be done now from the information I shared with you? All right. Put done on the chat if you believe it can be done. All right. So some of you may be asking, all right, it's just unique. You can learn from here, your own time. Our schedules are quite simple. We have educators coming several times in the day. You could pick each of these educators and you follow them. You're going to learn how to do this. All right. It may not be easy in the beginning, but guess what? Is it worth it? Yes. All right. Excuse me. We have softwares, and to really get started in our system, right, it's quite simple. I have so many success stories. If some of them are even here on this call, and I've beaten into some amount of time, but I just quickly want to, this is another part, all right? And this is the part it comes to sacrifice, your ability to afford your future. A lot of people are not willing to afford their future because this is where I lose a whole lot of people. And it's okay, because not everybody, so many are called, few are choosing. I made a decision to be among those few that are choosing, all right? My success is not going to be comfortable for me. If it was, I shouldn't even be in a place where I seek success. I know it's going to be a hard decision, all right? And sometimes this place is going to be a hard decision for some of you. To get into our plan, all right, we have 2 packages. 235 is our platinum pack. That's you choose a package, maybe Forex, HFX, or DCX. And it's $235 and a $175 monthly tuition to continue this school, keep having access. Like I said, you need 6 to 18 months to perfection. All right. But while you're learning, you cannot earn to cover your tuition, right? Depending on the amount of investment you have. But don't make that a distraction. This company got you covered in every of the stage. So if you want to go in on the elite, all right, it's $325 and $275 money. What is the elite? The elite pack is the one that covers all of the education. So you have access to Forex, HFS, and DCS, and all of the tools of the company. So we have several tools, and each of these tools, they cost money and they pay money. They are used to make money. They go into the market and they analyze. Like Steady gives you trade ideas that you can take, all right, in a week or 2. You could make way more than what you're trading on a day-to-day basis, because they're called long-term trades. All right, they work for you. So you take one trade today, you don't even have to look at the market. They are long-term trades, so they make money for you, and you could use these tools, right, to begin to make the money you use to pay your tuition, depending on the investment you have. We have Pivot, we have Gold Cup. All of these tools, they serve as, some of them are like copy and paste. You get the ideas, you just copy and paste. Some of them are ideas, all right, you just put a little bit of the strategy and analysis, and bingo, all right. All of these tools are in the elite. You don't have to pay for it. But if you're not picking the elite, these tools not come at these prices. So you see the beautiful thing about the elite, we are loaded. All right. Then there are people who would now say, okay, how can I avoid the monthly tuition? Okay, I don't want to pay for the monthly tuition. It may be a challenge for me, but I believe in this education. I'm willing to do something to, is there anything I can do? Yes, this company said you can help 2 of your friends get started. All right, because we placed our exposure in the services that are being enjoyed by the students. Right, this company is not running any promotion through media, through internet, through radio. They believe the student will enjoy the product and share. So for those who decide, optional wise, to share with all that there are incentives that are placed for those people. The first is the scholarship, where if you refer two people in the package you came in with, all right, whether I platinum pack or the elite, if you came in with the elite and you have two individuals on the elite, you're going to get your elite subscription for free. I mean, I think that's amazing. For me, that was, it's not for, I could pay for it, but when I saw that, I said, come on, nobody has an excuse unless the person wants to just have an excuse to be broke. All right. Any investor and a serious business person I meet that wants to break through in life, I know this would work for them. Why? I know how much it takes to set up a business, but here you're not even going to spend much money to set up that business. And now you are not going to be paying for rent, light bill, all of those stuff. If you just help two customers get started in your company. I said, this is it. This is a deal, beautiful deal. All right. And they didn't end there. They went further to say, okay, can we help those who are now the main influencers in this business? It means these are people who are responsible for bringing us more students. And this is really why I got started. I saw a way that I was going to help people not become the victim that I was coming from. Many people, many parents, many mothers who want to have more time with their children. Many mothers who want to have more time with their husbands. All right. You know, I was passionate about that. That's a talk for another day. I knew there are young women so full of life, but just because of unavailability, the funds that is coming from the husband is not enough. So they go into the market also to get a job. At the end of the day, they lose family, but they are not aware. All right. Some of them don't have a good relationship with the husband, with the children. Why? Because now they are not trying to make ends meet. They are not joining the husband to make ends meet. Who designed that kind of life? All right. I saw this and I said we could change this. And there are women that are with us right now that are willing to change. You're a woman and you're with us right now. You need to change that course. Put a yam on the chat. We need to change that. All right. It can be changed. You could have more. Imagine if you're making a whole lot of money to take care of your home and the husband is just excited. Wow. You're going to be more of a beautiful wife and a mother, helping the husband and having time. More. This is life. All right. You should see bigger than the way you see in this business. Only see the solution it renders. See the solution. There are a lot of people who don't have relationship with God today just because they are caught up in money. But when we render the solution, money will be made and time will be redeemed. All right. That is what I saw. So I said, okay, all I need to do is help more people see what it is that is changing my life. I would, if I have to talk every day, I would do that, because at the end of the day, 3 years from now, I'm going to be a multi-millionaire. And that is really what I've been able to accomplish in this company. All right. How? If you become an independent business owner with $17, this company is going to start giving you dividend for every student you bring. Now, this is an optional side of the business, but I call it a place you can leverage over to achieve your dreams. How? A lot of people don't have money to trade. I had someone message me on Instagram and said, I really don't want to network. All right. She said, but I have little money to start. I said, okay, 3 months, can you pay for your tuition? She said, no. I said, what if you lose the money? You said, how much do you want to use to start? I said, for about $200. I said, okay. Can you stay in the platform for a month to practice not trading before you start trading? She said, no, I need to trade so that I can pay the tuition. I said, no, you don't need to trade so that you can pay the tuition. You need to learn so that you can master the skill. Are you coming into the company to learn, to pay the tuition, or you came in to learn? So I came in to learn. I said, why are you talking about the tuition? You need the tuition to learn. All right. So let's talk about how you're going to get the tuition. Do you have money after your second month to trade? All right. And to also pay for the tuition? Say no. It's okay. Yeah. Then don't start. Say no. I want to start. I said no. You already said you don't want the network. All right. And now she's planning to get started. Why? I was able to make her see. A lot of people don't see. They just avoid. They don't want to learn. I know there is a means to an end. I need something from this company. This company has something that I need. I need to be able to make a move to get it, even if I don't have what it takes to get it. As long as there's something on the table. I said, okay, now what you just have to do, if you don't want to build a company, get your scholarship for free so that you don't have to pay. Help 2 of your friends. Look for them. It may be hard, but just look for them. Look for friends. If you talk to 10 in a month, you get 2. Have you tried it? Say, no, I'm just scared. I said, yes, you're poor. That's why you're scared. The rich people, this is what they do. Do it and you're going to get the money. You must be willing to make sacrifices for your excuses. All right? This wealth talk. I'm just being honest. A lot of people make so many excuses that don't pay them in the bank. It's not about preference. It's about desire. I didn't love Forex, but I had no preference when I made a solution. I made right. I was right with it. I never had any preference. To date, I don't have preference. Whatsoever my mentors tell me to do, whatever I need to grow, I do it. Why? Because that's what success needs. How many of you are getting value? Put in a 7. So this company says, okay, depending on the level of influence you have or the level of work you put in, if you have 2, you get your scholarship. If you get a 3rd one and you upgrade to an IBO, you start receiving $37.50 every week. All right? If you grow to 12, that's $600. Now, this is a cumulative thing, family. It's not one way. It's not by your effort. You grow as far as your team goes. So you have a 12-member team, that's $600. For me, that was a game changer. I didn't see champ. See, it's not chairman or the big platinums. No, I saw $600, a way to break even. A way to make someone stay here long enough to learn the skill. $600, you have money to trade and you have money to pay your tuition. And that's just 12 people. I just need 3 people in the whole amount of people in the world that I'm exposed to believe, and let's do this together. So when I got started, this was my message. Found something right now within the next 6 months to 12 months, right? This will get us $1,000 while we learn the skill. And if in 6 months we get $1,000, by 6 months to 12 months, we'll start multiplying this $1,000 with the skill. 2% or 3% a day. We'll never work any company again. Some started with me. My first 2 is I was at $1,000. I saw the vision. I didn't sell my success. I told people the vision, what I saw. All right. And since date, the money this company has produced is what we're using to run it. So every month I could, at $600 every month, you could take $300 and add to your trading account. Take $300 and pay your tuition, or take $200 and pay your tuition, right? And could use the other amount to what? Pay for your bills, like data and all of this stuff. How many of you think that's good business? You do this, even if you stay at that level, imagine in 6 months, you know how to. So let me just break this down. So this is ways to money, and I'm going to conclude here, right? So this is the ultimate projection. Sorry. So let's say you have a $400 and you're doing just 4% a day for the next 260 days. You give yourself a year plan of trading. All right. That's after you learn. Maybe you took 6 months or 18 months. You've mastered the strategy of, let's say, percentage. Look, what do you see? $400. What do you see? In a year, what do you see? Type it on the chat. It will get you to 7 figures. It will get you to 7 figures. All right. So let's say it's not 100%. At least if you take out the next 6 months to 18 months to master the skill, and all you mastered was you mastered doing 4% in all of the education, you just learned how to discipline yourself 4%. Even if it's $100, family, even if it's $100, all right, you're still gonna be a millionaire. This is the solution. We're going to liberate so many families that are willing to learn this education. All right. I'm not interested in someone who wants to come gamble with their future. I'm interested in someone who wants to learn, put out the time to really read that, work this out. All right. And if you're here on this call, you're hearing this call, maybe someone sent you this video, this recording, and you are that person, you're ready to work this vision. I'm ready to work with any individual that is willing to put in time the same way I did, the same thing I did. I didn't come here and become a gambler. I wasn't a hit and run individual. I knew I needed to pay time to learning, following, disciplining myself, personal development. Everything that I've become came through the process. How many of you are ready to go through the process? You're here. In case you're a guest, you're ready to go through this process of learning and to creating this figure. Say, I'm ready. Put I'm ready on the chat. This is really what we have. This is what we have. You could create figures. So I start at $600 because sometimes when we talk about the height of other earning, all right, today I'm a platinum 5,000. My wife is, a platinum 1,000, moving into platinum 2,000. We earn at least a minimum of $5,000 to $7,000 a month residual income from the compensation plan. And I have the knowledge of multiplying that money. We have time for our kids. We have time for people's future. We have time for our God. We live our life. It wasn't like that when we got started, but we made that decision. What decision are you going to make for yourself today? Right? I believe this 1 hour I've been able to spend with you. I've been able to show you the ways to wealth. And if you got value, you're ready to get started. All right? Just put I'm ready. Let me see if I get some exciting people on the chat. All right? If you're ready, just let me know you're ready, or you happen to be a guest, you're listening to some of, I believe some people are on YouTube right now. You're ready to get started, just get back to the person who placed you on this call. If you are a guest, you've not started, all right? Get back to the person who placed you on the call and tell them you said, why? We have a promo that is going on right now. It's called the Double Rush promo. So some of you have that opportunity to get started with $185 on the platinum pack. If you're getting started now on the platinum pack, $185 rather than paying $235. And you can take advantage of that promo, get started. Let's set you up. Let's set out your learning. Everything you're going to pass through, all right, we have you covered. So I want to thank everyone for showing up tonight and learning from me. I had 2 things in mind, but my spirit just said, let me go through this in details. And I believe you guys got value. It's really rich what I've shared. I shared this from the bottom of my heart. There is no hype. There is no trying to make it look beautiful, so simple. It's not, see, guess what? It's not easy, but it's simple. It's worth it, all right? It's going to take a lot from you. It's going to take a little bit of attention. It's going to put some level of dedication, commitment, and development. But at the end of the day, what you're going to become is way, way so exciting than who you are right now. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, leaders, all right, for making this call, for inviting, for some of you that are invited. Thank you for inviting. And thank you for always getting value. I'm going to be live tomorrow helping you guys make money again. So it means you can start right now, learn the steps to copy and paste. And, let's just help this future. Let's just help this vision to helping over 100 people come to. Just imagine if we're a community of people that have 100 millionaires in dollars. Can you picture that? What we'll be able to do for the country? I don't need to be a politician to have influence in the nation. I just need to help a lot of people to make money to have an influence. Simple. That's my ideology. All right. But don't say Cambry for president. That's not the idea. All right.